What's going on, everybody? In this video I want to introduce my new car. It's a 1993 Mercedes Benz 500 SL. Just picked it up about a week ago. It doesn't run at the moment. She said it did run after I put a battery in it. It still didn't start, but big deal. The big thing about this car is, though, I paid about $500 for it. And for those of you that know about this car, it goes about easily $5,000 on Craigslist right now. This is an earlier model. Granted, it's not like a 1990. It's still 3 years into the production line. So a little backstory on the car. It belonged to an older lady. She couldn't drive anymore. And when she kind of had two stories. She said she couldn't drive anymore, and she also said that the transmission slips. And that's why she parked it, but I believe her on the transmission. I'm sure it does slip. I'm gonna have to do something before I drive this car. She was, I think, the second or third owner, so the car spent its life in Arizona. I'm currently in Phoenix, Arizona as well, so it's been on the West Coast all its life, so there's no rust on it. But the problem with it being in Arizona, the clear coat's kind of peeling away. Big deal. I paid $500 for the car, like I said. It's in signal red with Palomino tan interior. Let me see if I have the keys on me here. Oh, one pretty cool thing is check out the lights when I unlock the door. Ha. Pretty 90s. Here's the interior of the car. It's in halfway decent shape aside from the seats, mostly the driver's seat, but other than that, this is the color of the interior. I'll go more in depth into the interior once we get to that part, but it does not have matching wheels. She said that her front wheels cracked on her, which doesn't make sense because she said they were AMG wheels, but coming closer to her, quote, AMG wheels, they're replicas. They're supposed to be two-piece wheels, but obviously you can tell that these are fake rivets. So, and plus, like, the AMG logo doesn't even have the stripes. So I don't know if you can tell here. Let's see. Yeah, there's no stripes on that AMG logo. So I don't know if this wheel is supposed to have the stripes on it, but regardless, they're replicas for sure, so that's why they cracked on the front. Moving on to the front of the car, this is where it kind of gets ugly. So apparently, she told me that it was a common problem for these side markers to get stolen. Apparently they don't bolt on, they just clip on or something like that, so this one's stolen. The other side is still in shape, but she taped it to maybe prevent it from getting stolen. I don't know what good tape's really gonna do, but anyways. One thing I am very thankful about is that this top is in good order, and this is the original top. Usually this is the first sign of wear that you see on the car, but she told me that the top always remained down. She always had it in convertible mode, so it rarely saw any sun. The only, quote, damage you can see is she was a smoker, so I think that's like a cigarette burn or something. I don't know how I ended up here, but yeah, that's only like sign of damage on it. Other than that, it just needs a good cleaning. But yeah, that's the exterior of a $500 90s Mercedes Benz. Moving on to the interior of the car. Cool little door sills right there. Like I said, it's in decent shape. I mean, nothing to really brag about, but nothing that's not too far gone that it can't be fixed either, other than the seats. Let's see here. So it still has the original stereo. It works apparently. I just need to find the code for it since the battery was dead on the car. The majority of the seat damage is on the driver's seat, so this is pretty much too far gone. I mean, it's ripped. The foam you can see there is pretty damaged, so nothing really to fix. I think this one needs to be replaced, but the passenger side, on the other hand, is in a little bit better condition. I think I can get away with just getting this part re-sewn. Other than that, it just needs a good cleaning and it's in good shape. I always thought that the SL was a two-seater, which it really is. I mean, even this car came with 2 seats, but this specific car has like I think what they call a jump seat. It's pretty useless. I mean, look at the leg space. That's where I drive. I mean, I'm 6 feet, but if someone's shorter, maybe you can fit someone back here, but if anyone's taller, you can definitely not sit back here. It's pretty useless, so I'm thinking about either deleting it, or the leather's in pretty good shape, so I might just keep it there and keep this little section down so I can use it as like a storage shelf or something. The center console's pretty dirty, honestly. I think it's what Mighty Car Mods calls human slime, but I don't know. I hope it comes off. I don't want to really replace this. The problem with this color interior is it's not tan. It's called Palomino, and it was only available like on certain models, so to find spare parts is like very rare. To find spare parts in good condition is very rare. I'm gonna need, obviously, the driver's seat. This wood trim is cracked. Minor cracks. I think that can be repaired, but honestly, if I can find a replacement, that would be better. The only issue with that is this car does not have heated seats, and most of the replacements have a hole for the heated seats button, and I don't want any like gotta work harder switches in this car really, so hopefully I can just get this thing repaired. Now let's teleport into the driver's seat in 3, 2. Here we are. So now that we're in the driver's seat, it's pretty much the same as a passenger seat, honestly, but this steering wheel is pretty hideous. It's in bad shape. It needs to be replaced for sure. The car has 135,873 miles on it. Relatively low miles for a Mercedes, honestly. I mean, the lady was a third owner, second owner, whatever she was. She barely drove the thing. And it's been sitting for about 4 years on top of that. The car hasn't been registered since like 2014, so I'll go ahead and show you guys under the hood as well. That's where all the magic happens. So, this is Mercedes Benz M119 motor. It's a 5-liter V8. I believe it's dual overhead cam, but I could be wrong. I think it is, honestly. Anyways, it has about 320 horsepower, 320-ish pound-feet of torque as well, maybe more. I'm sure someone knows better than me, so if you know exactly what it has, please comment below. But yeah, this car doesn't run at the moment. It does turn over and stuff, but it really doesn't start. I think it's a fuel pump or something. I'll look into it later. I honestly don't have time. I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of show you the car, because I just picked it up not too long ago. But yeah, here it is. Made it to a, oops, didn't close. Cool. So this car is made it to a 4-speed automatic transmission that I mentioned before is slipping. So once I get to the bottom of it and actually get it started, we can figure out if the transmission is actually slipping or not. But in the meantime, it's just chilling. I kind of gave it a quick wash the other day. Like I said, the car hasn't been registered or driven since like 2014. So now before I end this video, I thought I could show you guys what happens when I try to start it. Okay. That hideous buzzer. So it doesn't really even try to like start. I think it's like a dead fuel pump for sure. It sounds like it's getting spark. I'm gonna test it later, but I just need another person, so I'm waiting for someone to get home so they can start the car while I test the spark. I forgot to mention the biggest thing that came with this car. It comes with the factory hardtop. This alone basically costs what I paid for the entire car, so you could say she threw in the SL for free. I just bought the hardtop off of her. This is in like immaculate shape, other than the headliner. You can kind of see it's sagging, but the exterior is in immaculate shape. She literally never put it on the car, she said. I'm sure the previous owners might have, but this just sat in her garage. So once we get her running, like I said, I'll make some more videos on the car. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys for watching.